Alright guys, so this is number 3 in the review. Okay, so the first step here we put a line down the equal sign, and then I see a fraction. So this is an easy fraction, right? Times 1/2, if you distribute, is the same thing as divided by 2. But if you don't like fractions, the method that I've shown you, and I'm going to keep it consistent, is to do the opposite of divided by 2, or do the opposite of the denominator, which would be times 2. Okay, and what I do to one side, I do to the other. So times 2, that's my first step. Now here, the whole purpose of me putting times 2 is to cancel that denominator. So here, they cancel out. They don't exist anymore. Okay, on this side, I have 1, the 1 is still there, times 8x plus 12. And on this side, I have 2 times 14, which gives me 28. Okay, 1 times anything gives you the same thing. So I still have 8x plus 12 here and 28 over here. Now we're at the party. And remember, when I say the party, it means that it's a two-step equation. Wherever the variable is, to get rid of the extra stuff, we first have to get rid of whatever's added or subtracted. And then the last step is we're going to have to get rid of whatever is being divided. So in this case, we have a plus 12. So we're going to get rid of that first. The opposite of plus 12 is minus 12, and what I do to one side, I do to the other. These zero out. I have the 8x. I'm still going to circle it. It's not alone yet. And here, I'm going to have 16. Okay, now my last step, remember we had 2 steps to go, is to get rid of the 8. So whenever you have a variable or in a coefficient together like this, or a letter and a number like that, that means they're being multiplied. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 8 to get rid of it, and x would be freed, and it's alone now. And what I do to one side, I do to the other. 16 divided by 8 is 2. And that is the answer to number 3. I'm going to go ahead and move on to number 4. It's very simple. Now this one is different. This one is simplify. We're not solving for anything. All we're doing is, multiplying, adding like terms until this whole expression becomes smaller. And again, I apologize for background noises. I am working at Starbucks, so sorry about that. So here, whenever the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of that parentheses by using distributive property. Here though, you gotta be careful. That 4 is the one that you're going to multiply in. However, remember that whatever sign is in front of a number belongs to that number. So I'm gonna go ahead and circle it. This really, we're multiplying negative 4 into the parentheses. So negative 4 times 3n gives me negative 12m. And negative 4 again times, and I'm gonna circle that second term, negative 2. Remember, the sign in front of it belongs to it. So negative 4 times negative 2 gives me positive 8. Nothing happened to that 2m, so I just bring it down. Once I got rid of the distribution here of the multiplication, now I can combine like terms to finish simplifying. So here I see that the 2m and negative 12m both have m's, which means they are alike, like terms. So I combine them. Positive 2m minus 12, it gives me negative 10m. There's no other like terms like positive 8, so we just bring it down. And we are finished simplifying. There's nothing we can simplify anymore. And that's number 4.